Cannon, you have to have some of the flame, please. How does it taste? That's really rude. Guys, what's going on? Johnny the Supplement Advisor. So here today with a review on brand new Dark Labs Flame. Now, firstly, guys, a big thank you to Dark Labs, everyone making this happen. Really do appreciate it. Now, guys, this has obviously been thrown into the mix because I as along with many others, have seen the review of this by Aaron from the Review Bros, and obviously I wanted to jump in just because it's hot right now and everyone's talking about it. Cool, let me jump in too. So with that being said, guys, this is the new one and there are a few differences we can talk about really quick without getting too involved and making this review overly long, which doesn't really have to be honest. So let's get straight into it, guys. One of the main differences here, firstly off the bat, is that value will be less because it's 25 servings per tub as opposed to 30. Now obviously I do like 30, you get more from a tub, obviously making the value better. But with that being said, another difference I have noticed as well that was brought up was the 2-amino has changed to 2-amino 5-methyl-hexane, which is your Juglans regia. So obviously different kind of feeling there opposed to your DMHA, more of a natural derivative. But with that being said, how does it really work? Because as with Flame, the stimulant side is absolutely loaded. You know, when it comes to stimulatory satisfaction, really up there, really strong stuff. And for 6 gram scoopage, brew, it really hits hard, hits you right in the puss. So let's talk about the ingredient profile really quick. First, we get your agmatine sulfate, 1.5 grams, really decent dose, good for vasodilation. Then we got your PEA, again stimulant, very highly dosed, 500 milligrams. Then we got your reagerensis, again whopping 300 milligrams. Usually you see between 100 to 150 milligrams. Again, stimulants also have a whole bunch of properties. It's not just for energy and cognitive function, but also for fat loss properties too. Then you got your theobromide, again massive dose, 300 milligrams. That's big, that's big. Normally we see companies throw in 25, 50 milligrams. They went all in 300 milligrams. A big dose. Also it gives you like a different kind of feeling, and again will make you sweat the puss down, as the stuff does, as I will mention. Next you got your caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams. Again, that's a really good dose, but this isn't the last time we're going to see caffeine in the mix. Then you got your Juglans regia, as we spoke about earlier, 300 milligrams. Again, a very big hit. Normally 100, 150 milligrams sufficient, efficacious, but 300, double that, bro. Then we got your caffeine citrate, hard-hitting source of caffeine. This one hits you directly, quick, instantaneous. That is going to be at 100 milligrams. Then you got your sniffling there as well, 25 milligrams. That's like an average dose we see. Not overly high, but you know, really, you throw it in the mix with all the other stimulants. Hey, you know, it's going to add something to the mix. Narragansett extract, 98%, 25 milligrams. Then you got your black pepper extract, 10 milligrams. Then you also in it off here with your alpha yo at 1.5 milligrams. So guys, this is really a stimulatory concoction. There's nothing really like the other one. We had creatine or phosphate to help with obviously strength and performance. This is more and more just stims. There is obviously agmatine sulfate in the mix, but and at a decent dose too. But what you're going to notice here, mostly from the ingredients, as it states, the stimulatory effect. So let's get up to the taste. Now, guys, where do I even start? There is obviously a real taste test that I have done that I will show you straight away. But with that being said, the original Flame didn't taste the best in my opinion. It was very harsh to drink. I did prefer the fruit flavor. That was actually pretty decent, the sugar flavor. But as Aaron's experience, looked like it wasn't the best one. Now, I'm none the different. The first time I've had blueberry lemonade wasn't good. I was hoping for better this time. And as you guys will see now, it wasn't that case. Anyways, okay. Now it's off properly. Right, so that's out the way. It should be good because of the hassle actually trying to take off the seal, but here we go, part 2. Let's try and take off the seal. Okay, so we gained there. Alright, so I think first off the powder actually looks more powdered, literally. So yeah, 1 scoop. And guys, remember for 6 gram dose, this thing is hard, bro. So yeah, we got a 6 gram dose, little scoop. Alright, so of course mandatory for an extra 10% of stimulants. Simulation stimulants. Alright, so we got the shaker bottle here, the official Dark Labs shaker bottle. And then we got the scoop in here. So let's get done, let's get ready. Alright, level 1. You know, we got a bit rounded, I guess. We got a bit rounded. We're not amateurs here, we're hardcore. So let's see. Firstly, it actually smells better. You know, the other one had a very piercing smell, but this one less piercing. Smells good actually. So let's see if the flavors actually improved. That's what they said they have done. So let me actually show you the color. It's shaken up in this obviously fantastic Dark Lab shaker bottle. So let's see how it looks in the clear container. Oh yes, a very strong blue. There is a bit of remnants, but let's try to get rid of that. Normally I'll just backwash until everything's out, but we're a bit more professional today. Obviously with the tripod stand, yes. So let's go. Smells good. The berry lemonade. It almost went out the wrong hole. The one in my face. But okay, that's still as piercing as before. It smells better, but damn, that thing hitting you hard, bro. Oh, damn, that doesn't taste too good at all. Very bitter, but that's what about how it works. I guess that's why I love Dark Lab, because legitimately speaking, the stuff literally works the best. I've tried when it comes to hardcore stuff, but they're really hardcore even when it comes to flavors. Like, the flavors eventually grow onto you, but it's your first time, you're in for a rough ride, man. But honestly speaking, I think this one's gonna hit really, really hard and work even better than the first version, because the first version to me was absolutely bonkers. So yeah, cheers to not the best tasting product, but one that's surely gonna work. Taste test 3/4 out of 10, to be honest. I would say 3, but since I love Dark Lab, 4 out of 10. So with the honest taste test out the way, guys, I just want to aim and tell you guys again, that's not a direct blow to Dark Labs. It's just, it is what it is, man. But obviously the most important part is how does it work. That's why we're watching this. Like, how did I feel? You know, obviously we're going to base some kind of light on how Aaron felt versus how I felt, because, you know, I think it's a good comparison. We're all different, everyone's individual. But firstly, I want to say this is definitely stronger than the version 1. Straight off the bat, it is stronger. I felt with version 1, initially the hit was great. It was amazing. Good euphoria, good energy, makes you like really, you know, amped, and makes you just have that extra sense of urgency. But I just felt after a few doses, it didn't hit as hard, it wasn't as lethal as the first time we used it. But with this, guys, whether it's your first time, second, third, fourth, fifth time, this time was hitting you hard, bro. Like, it really hits hard. One thing I did notice about this is that it begins kind of like smooth, you know, the end starts really going in. And I do actually have a kind of feedback after 20 minutes or 10 minutes of actually utilizing the full serving of Flame right here. Alright guys, so it's been, I'd say, a good 20 minutes since I took my first serving of Flame. Oh yeah, obviously wine, but I mean, I'm not making it up. It's there. Definitely feel it in the heart, but I feel like, fuck, you know, you're gonna destroy shit like right now. Like, I'm going to the gym, I'm gonna fucking kill it, bro. 5 kgs, actually 7.5 kgs of weight gain, but over an emotional weekend, I would say that. But I'm ready, man. This stuff is kicking hard, bro. Like, initially, not so much, but like, you let it kick in, you kind of sit around, bro. This thing kicking hard. So I'm literally on my way to the gym. Had to pick up a parcel I sent to myself from Pretoria or from Joburg. So, bro, like, I didn't have to wait an hour, man. So I'm already sweaty, I'm already damp, but let's go kill this workout, man. So as you guys can see, that is actually real. Like, I'm not making it up. There was definitely shakes. It was definitely like a fight or flight situation. It was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but then again, it's like, how can I say? It's just an experience, man. Like, that's all I want to say about the Dark Lab stuff. Is that cool? You might hear my review, you might hear, you know, Review Bros review, you might hear Fizz and Steel's news review. But with that being said, it's worth giving it a bash, no matter what Dark Lab's product it is, because it does give you an experience. Could be good, could be bad, but an experience nonetheless. And I think that's an important thing to understand. number one is that it's all about the experience, per se. Will the stuff kill you? In my opinion, I didn't feel like I was going to die, but I did feel very sick as well. I would say that because this stuff actually diminishes your appetite completely. Obviously, with stimulants, you do kind of have a effect where I feel sometimes stimulants can make you actually hungry. Sometimes it has an opposite effect. Depends what stimulants are used. But for me, I did not feel hungry after all. I didn't feel hungry. Period. Like I only ate again. I took the pre-workout at about maybe 10:30, 11. I only ate about 4 o'clock. And with that, I was trying to fight the urgency of actually vomiting because it really felt like I was going to vomit. And I don't really feel like it. I felt a bit sick. But I would obviously put that to the fact that I didn't eat. But again, I didn't eat on purpose. I just didn't feel hungry. So this stuff really diminishes your appetite. So I'll say this stuff is actually really good for dieting, for shredding down, because it just does not make you hungry. But that's if you can avoid vomiting, because I honestly felt like I was going to vomit. I'm not the guy that vomits. I overindulge and then I literally have to go. Then we're done. Then we're cool. But with that being said, other effects on this stuff makes you sweat tons, bro. And one thing I was worried about was the strength. I thought my strength would be, not as good as with the original because of the creatine and phosphate. Because I'm relying solely on the creatine and phosphate, man. You see it there, you're like, oh yeah, that one's gonna be good, bro. So even without the creatine and phosphate, this stuff in the strength gains, because I think you're so in the zone. You have that fight or flight. You just want to push. Like no matter what, you have the urgency to push, and that's what I really like about this product. Is that true? There is an urgency to vomit later on, but if you can surpass that and you can kind of, force yourself to eat, this really works like really well. It is strong, guys. Like I'm not gonna lie, it is strong. It's not something I would actually use. I would only use this once, twice, max a week. I wouldn't use more because, as I said, it does obviously take a big knock on your adrenals. And as it stands, I don't think I have any adrenals left. But this stuff makes me feel like I have adrenals because it hits really hard. And yes, your pupils will look dilated, you will look like you're about to lose your mind. But with that being said, if you utilize it in a way where you don't kind of panic and you just literally focus everything on the workout, give it your excessive all, guys, you will have a phenomenal workout. I'm not going to lie. Some of the best workouts I've personally ever had was on this because it does hit hard. But at the same time, I know that I have to make this workout count, because if I don't, I'll just be sitting in the surplus of stimulants and I'll probably be pegged. With that being said, guys, it's definitely a ride and experience. Is this better than version 1? I'll say they're on par. Because version 1 didn't really make me feel like I was going to vomit. Version 1 did have my favorite creatine and phosphate. Version 1 did have 30 servings opposed to 25. But with this being said, this does hit harder. So they kind of level each other out. I wouldn't say this is necessarily way better than version 1 because I just don't think so. Like, I think this gives you more side effects per se than version 1, but if you're looking for a full-on stimulatory effect, I honestly think you can't really beat this. There's nothing really in here for anything else other than stims, digestion, and also you get a bit of pumps with agmatine sulfate. But with all that being said, guys, definitely a unique experience. Definitely something not for the novice. Definitely something for the experienced stim junkie like myself and others. I think you'll definitely enjoy this. And also, you have to get past the taste. It tastes bad, man. But once you get past the taste, and also, one thing I must notice is that I didn't feel any crash. Like, I know Aaron did mention something about sleep pattern being broken. Mine was not broken. I think I already trained my balls off whenever I use this. Like, literally, there was pools of sweat, not blood, sweat, because I really trained my ass off, and I was just like knackered when the end of the day comes. With that being said, I didn't have any crash per se, which I do like about this. That there was no crash, even though there was a bit of vomiting sensation I wanted to do. There wasn't any crash. I didn't feel like I had to utilize any other stimulant to like keep me up. Normally when I use high stims, sometimes I'll be urged to maybe use something like energy drink just to propel my energy levels up a bit, because I do feel that it drains like quite a lot, and that really does help it. This time I was sorted. Just literally one serving of this, guys, you're done. No other stimulants are needed, no coffee in the morning, nothing. If you do, you're going to be in for a really bad time, but trust what it says. And if you guys are like a hardcore stim junkie but feel that this might hit too hard, even at half a serving is very sufficient and adequate. So if you want to do that, you definitely can. It'll make this last a lot longer, and you'll have a better training session than you would more or less, I would say, at a full scoop. Now, I obviously use full scoops because that's what I prefer. I feel that half a scoop for me, since I'm a larger person, like 115 kilos and like 1.88 tall, I can handle a bit more, and obviously I don't have any adrenals, I don't think. So that's why I always utilize a scoop. I know even for example, my wife, she used half a serving, she had a great workout. And that's what I suggest to most fellas out there, just start with half a serving. Not saying you can't handle the full thing, maybe you can. But if you just want to avoid any bad experiences like Aaron or somewhat myself had, then just rather use caution a bit. But anyways, guys, so what do I give this out of 10? I give this a 9 out of 10. Again, I think that's directly the score I gave the version 1. As I said, like, there are some things which I think could be better than this. This is something where it can actually utilize theanine, and I think theanine very smartly, because not only will it help, as you guys know, with stimulants and theanine, the cognitive function, but it also help with like the coming down of all the freaking grams of stims. So with that being said, guys, it's a really unique experience. And remember, guys, you want to try this, use my discount code TSA10 to save 10% on your Dark Labs order. Remember, guys, that you deliver worldwide, not just to Poland or Europe or America, but even to South Africa and other parts of Africa. Wherever you are, they make a plan. That's why I love this brand and company. And they, honestly, in my mind, they don't miss. They don't miss. You know, they try. And to me, they're the most hardcore brand out, period. That's why I love them. But as I said, it's all down to individual preference. But yeah, if you're a crazy bastard like myself, you'll definitely love this.